Mr. Newby a little flustered with that beach ball. You know, I forgot what year it was. Our final speaker this evening will be the class of 2011 valedictorian Samantha Ortner, who will be attending the University of Rhode Island.
Welcome all students, teachers, faculty, administrators, parents and family, school board members, special guests, and most of all, the class of 2011. Over the past few weeks, I've been trying to decide how I want to begin my speech for graduation. I wanted to do something special, considering our class is awesome and full of great students who worked their absolute hardest to get where they are today. So then I realized I didn't want to stand up here and bore you all to death by saying a whole speech. I'm going to sing part of my speech. Even though I know very well I have nowhere near a singing voice and never will have one. So here's to us, class 2011.
Because we're graduating, you know that it doesn't matter as long as we got each other. Turn it up, smash it up. It's time to celebrate. Throw your hands up, let's go. Over here, over there. Come on, throw them up. Turn it up, smash it up. It's time to graduate. Throw your hands up, Camo Nation. See, they got us a new reputation. We have great band dedication. While walking cool waters during lunchtime, who cares that my past isn't signed? Before leaving the traffic line, almost hit 3 times, didn't mind. So our chance as we stand in the hallways. Senior roll is our territory. We needed 2 senior skip days. YOLO is how we live and what we said. Packing up and moving out for college to further all of our knowledge. Shout out to our teachers. Let's confess, we're sorry that you can't come with us. Happy birthday to my grandpa. I don't know how old he is, but he's a year older than last year, so we got that right. I love you. Okay. So on a more serious note, I can't believe it. I'm graduating, and we're graduating. The day is finally here when we'll all take our turns and walk down the aisle, accept our diplomas, and face our futures. The past 4 years have grown by so fast, and especially this past year, our senior year. We've all been through so much together, and the fact that these are the last few moments we'll be Brick Memorial seniors is an emotional and shocking truth. Speaking for all of us, I think we're one of the best classes Brick Memorial has ever seen. From football games to the classroom, I'm pretty sure we made our mark. They say that these are the best years of our lives. We get the best of both worlds, living as kids while being treated like adults. However, our time in high school has come to an end, as we have all grown into the men and women of the near future. We spend a quarter of our lives trying to decide what we want to do with the rest of our lives. At 17 and 18 years old, it's a big decision to determine what you want to do when you're 40, besides trying to avoid all the old aging and wrinkles. But I came across this quote a few months ago, and it really helped me put my life into perspective. John Lennon said, "When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, but they didn't understand life. After contemplating and stressing over my future, I finally determined what I want to be. I want to be happy.
I want to do what's right for me and be who I want to be. In the end, each of us only has this limited time to make the most of ourselves and our lives. Regardless of whether you want to be the next big-time DJ or President of the United States, in the end, you just want to be happy when you go to sleep at night, because that's what matters most. You guys all have to do everything you want to do. You have to dream big, have goals, fight for what you want, and never settle anything for less than you deserve. I would like to take a minute to thank my mom and dad for being my #1 fans, supporters, best friends, and for always believing in me. I would not be standing up here today if it wasn't for your encouragement and love. I need to thank my lovely, and annoying at times, brother and sister, Cole and Alyssa, for nagging on me and antagonizing me while I did my homework and studied, because they made me realize that sometimes I need to loosen up and enjoy life. Alyssa is my best friend, and I cannot thank her enough for always being at my side through the thick and thin, laughs and tears, and hugs and punches. Just kidding. Cole is my best friend too, and without him, I would not be a beast on Call of Duty. Anyway, to all of my friends who I've shared this part of my life with, I thank you for being the greatest friends I could ever ask for, and for dealing with my at times over-bubbly personality, blonde moments, and the constant sorries, which I am extremely sorry for, I might add. I would like to thank Mrs. Muscle for being such a great mentor, influence, teacher, and friend throughout my high school experience. She has been there for me since day one, and without her, I would not have the success I've embraced today. I'd like to thank my guidance counselor, Mrs. Bray, for helping me make one of the biggest decisions of my life and putting up with me in her office for at least once or 5 times a week. And finally, on all of our students' behalf, I would like to thank all of the parents, students, teachers, faculty, and administrators, including Dr. Caldez, Mr. Panuska, Mr. Nubile, Mr. Gurlifson, and Mr. Ramirez, for making our high school experience the most memorable, fulfilling, and greatest time of our life thus far. So this is it. On graduation day, we've all gathered together for one last time. Some of us will see each other again, while others will say their final goodbyes. After 12 years of putting up with each other, I gotta say, I think we all turned out all right. So let's celebrate the old times, the good times, the memories, and each other. Congratulations, fellow graduates, and good luck in everything you do. I know we have what it takes to make a difference in the world. Class of 2011, now and forever, we are the ones.